What is up, YouTube? How the heck is everyone doing today? Hope you're having an amazing, blessed day. Boys over here, reptile room, getting some stuff done. Today's gonna be a pretty fun, interesting day. We got a couple things we gotta do. All the snakes are getting fed, so we're feeding all the snakes today. We're also gotta deep clean some enclosures, probably do some bedding changes, all sorts. So today's gonna be a fun video. It's gonna be definitely gonna be doing a lot in this video of cleaning and feeding some animals, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun doing it. And we also need to change also Turbo's bedding. Turbo here, my mangrove monitor, her bedding needs to get changed. It's very old and it just, honestly, she's due for an upgrade or at least, a deep cleaning for that. So because of that, we're gonna be cleaning her enclosure today, taking some animals out, having some fun, feeding them, of course, what we usually do over here. So let's get right into the video. All right, so we got some rodents here for Arbok and then for Shinji as well. I have to go to the reptile store, of course, because I ran out of fuzzies for Mystique because I gave the last two to Turbo the other day, or Turbo got the last two. Plus, while I'm there, I can get two wean rats for both Ivory and then Ghost here at the bottom. But yeah, everybody's gonna be eating. Even this is actually really cute Torterra. To give you guys an update, my baby sulcata tortoise, he's doing good. He was actually just eating some bites of his salad that I got him for this morning. He's actually pretty cute, but of course now he stops the second I want to try to film him. But first off, we're gonna be feeding Shinji, one of my free ball pythons. So it's been a little while since these guys have eaten because everything's been closed, and at the same time, your boy's been busy and has been running out of food. So we'll take care of that now. Feed Shinji. I'll just take off this light real quick. Oh shit, that was hot. Whoops, I did not mean to take that off. All right, so let's put this down here. Now this guy has an insane feeding response. Well, not, sorry, I should have said that. He doesn't have the insane feeding response for food, but once you put food in front of him though, that's when it switches. So give him this wean rat. Here, watch this. Behind you. There you go. I really hope I got that on camera for you guys and that didn't just get blocked by the enclosure. Let me just grab one real quick. Put him up here. Because I don't want to get him on the mulch, but whatever, he's fine. So he has that wrapped around. He's all fed and taken care of. Put this back on, this lid. And yes, your boy is filming on his own. So I'm literally using one hand or one arm for holding the phone to film and then the other arm for doing everything else. So put that back on. And voila, you can see he's taking it down. You can actually see his head, his eyes right there. You can see him wrapped right around that. So while he's chowing down on that, we're gonna go feed off to Arbok. So next up is Arbok. For those of you who want to know, who saw my last couple videos, not my last video, but the previous one before that, Arbok's enclosure, he got an enclosure upgrade, a nice big size upgrade, and he's doing great. He's doing absolutely awesome. You can actually see him, he's under the water dish right now. So I'll slide this door open for him. Come here. Arbok, come here. He has an insane feeding response. It's genuinely crazy. Come here. Come on. Come on. He's actually been hooding up. The last couple times he was actually hooding up for me. So you can actually see why they're called Cobra. And their species name is Cobra. Come on. See, right above the water. He's coming up. Come on. Okay, dude. Oh, I gotta lift this off of him. Hi. What's up, dude? Hi. Come here. Hi. You gonna hood up for me? No? No? Really? Wow, he's actually not even gonna hood up for me. Usually he does sometimes, but last time I had a couple friends over, he actually did a full-on hood. I'm talking he flattened his ribs, everything, and just did a perfect hood. And it was pretty cool. So we'll just give him these 2 rodents. Come here. Where is he at? Arbok. I usually put it right up here. I usually like feeding him on top of the hide box so that he doesn't get any mulch or bedding in his mouth, because sometimes too much of that can actually pack into the snake itself. Come on. It's food. It is food. Come on. Ooh, hi. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that kind of made me flinch a little bit. And he brings it right down to the bedding. Nice. But still very fast eater. He'll easily down that in a couple seconds. But he's getting huge. He's getting a good size to him. He's easily past 2 feet now, I would say. So, while he's chowing down on that, we'll give him this one right here. Just one more. There we go. Look at that. And he's freaking gorgeous. I absolutely love this snake. Honestly, I love all my animals that I have, every single one of them, all 14 of them. But this guy right here, he's definitely up there for top 5, even top 3. Honestly, just because he's so gorgeous, and I absolutely love him. And he's getting, like I said, look at his body. He's getting longer, and he's getting a lot thicker too, like heavy wise. So he's gaining size. I can't wait for him to shed again, because this next shed he's really gonna grow. It's gonna be insane too. So, hi. Was that good, sir? I'm just refluffing this up, and then moving water dish back over here. There you go. And then while we're at it, so that's the 2 rodents for him. I've been giving him 2 hoppers per meal, just because he's still a little bit too small to be switching the birds, because I want to switch him to like chicks and quail, because believe it or not, false water cobras will really eat anything from lizards to rodents to birds to even other snakes too. They are known to be snake eaters as well. And so with him, he's still a little bit too small to switch to birds. So right now I'm just kind of giving him 2 hoppers, 2 hopper rodents, or hopper rats, and because of that, it's perfect size, because really giving him only 1 a week is not a bad meal, but it's all right. It's not the best or the most filling, the biggest, so I give him 2. And then real quick, I'll show you guys actually. Shinji is already getting ready to finish up with his meal. And look at that. I bet you I could probably get a zoom in on his teeth too. There you go. Look at that. He downed that fast. That's probably one of his fastest timings that I've seen him actually take down his meal. Ooh. And what's really cool about snakes is that you might have seen it when he was opening up his mouth. You may be wondering, how does a snake breathe then if it doesn't have nostrils, or if, you know, it has a meal and it's taking it down and it's halfway down? How does a snake breathe? Fun fact about snakes is that they have a modified trachea that's on the bottom of their jaw. So when they are swallowing and eating their food, when they're opening up their mouth to take down and digest and eat that prey item, they will actually use that modified trachea, which looks like a hole or a tubing that has a hole in it on the bottom of their mouth, and they'll use that to actually breathe, so that they're able to breathe while eating their meal. So these two are both fed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mist these guys' necks. And so what I'll do, all right, so now I'm just misting Arbok's enclosure down, giving him a nice good mist so that has some humidity in here because false water cobras are a tropical snake species, or we're known to be in a tropical environment. So because of that, I'm just misting him down to give him a good, nice spray. And also too, it just helps with humidity, helps with hydration. It's another form of hydration. And also too, him going into shed, hopefully soon. He's not going into shed at this very moment, but it's been a little bit since he's shed, so he's probably gonna go into it soon since he's still, you know, just basically a baby growing. But this will help with shedding too, help get that whole shed off rather than him having some sort of stuck shed. But now that he has a nice misty enclosure, that's done. Now I'm gonna go mist Shinji over there, and then I'm gonna have to go mist Pickle, the blue tongue skink, and then clean his enclosure and turbos. Like I said, we got some cleaning we're gonna have to do, but we're gonna have some fun doing it. So now that these two snakes are fed, we'll move right on to the next animal. Next up is my boy Pickle, my blue tongue skink. And so he's actually in here. His enclosure is doing amazing in the fact as in just set up and how it looks. I think it looks really good. It came out really well. Hey bud, where are you at? He's usually, let's see where he's at. Cause he'll hide like in the weirdest place. Oh shoot, I almost just dropped my phone. He'll hide in like the weirdest places, usually in this corner. Where are you at, dude? Maybe he's on this other side. Fun with blue tongue skinks, them being terrestrial species, they will fully burrow under their bedding. Because of that, it's like, there you are. Little game of hide and go seek. Come here, come here, hey, come here. Oh, I know how you hate me so much. God forbid I only take care of you and try to love you. Come here. I got you. Here he is. He's gone bigger, I'll definitely say. Weight-wise, he's gone a little bit thicker, and he has definitely gone longer too now with blue tongue skinks. They do get a pretty good size. This is not full grown for him, but he's still just a growing boy. I'm trying to see if I can focus this on him. Come here, come here. There we go. Now you can see him. Look how beautiful he is. And I'm not quite sure if he's like a northern, like an Australian blue tongue skink or an Asian blue tongue skink. I don't know what type of blue tongue skink or like locality, because so blue tongue skinks, that's the species that he is of the lizard, but there's different subspecies that they call them, or locality, like regional species. So there's blue tongue skinks found in northern like Australia, so they're called the Australian blue tongue skink, and then there's also like places in Asia that you'll find blue tongue skinks, so they'll call them like the Asian blue tongue skink, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. And he's actually, you can see why they call them blue tongue skinks, because of that blue tongue. And that's an adaptation that these guys have so that they trick predators into thinking they're poisonous with that blue vibrant tongue saying, hey, don't mess with me, you're gonna regret it. Even though in absolute reality, these guys are completely harmless. As you see, I have nothing to fear with him. He's not gonna do anything to me other than probably scratch me a little bit, which you'll live, you know. It ain't the worst thing that's happened to me for animals wise though. So there's a little bit of poop that I gotta clean out. I gotta first kind of find it because it's like little stuff like this, like urates on there. So with reptiles, a lot of reptiles, they don't do like a liquid pee. Of course they do pee a little bit, but their form of pee isn't necessarily like a liquid. It's more of this white substance like this. Hold on, let's see if I can focus. Like that. So it looks like it's called a urate, and that's their form of peeing without flushing all the nutrients out of their body. So right now, honestly, later on, when I have enough more time, I'm gonna just do another deep clean, as in just do a bedding change for him so that he gets fresher bedding. And then also too, I would add more bedding to his enclosure later on, just so that he has like a thicker layer and such to burrow under, even though it kind of makes it harder for me to find him. It's a lot more enriching for him, gives him more exercise, all that, which honestly is the most important thing is, of course, the animal's health and his well-being, which is my number one priority of importance for this guy. But to show you guys, Pickle's doing absolutely good. He's thriving. He's loving life. I've been giving him crickets like every other day. So because of that, he's been getting high in protein, because a lot of people think blue-tongued skinks are just herbivores, so they only eat like greens, vegetables, sometimes fruits, but they're actually omnivores, so they'll eat insects as well. Now, they're not necessarily like a mangrove monitor where they'll eat rodents and other things, but they will most certainly eat insects to the death. So, poop-wise, that's everything that I can find for that. I don't really see anything else for poop, really. If he poops, it would have to be like fully under the bedding, but I know he does poop. It's just the fact that I wouldn't be able to see it. But later on, I'm gonna do like a full bedding change for him. I do, though, have to mist his enclosure, so let's move this trash can back over here and then take care of him. Use this mister. Finally got an actual like mister for him, even though this is actually the same mister that I used for Ghost. I just moved it over into the reptile room. Pump this up. There we go. All right, and then mist his enclosure. There we go. So only other thing now is, of course, gotta feed the other snakes and then do a bedding change for Turbo, which I'm contemplating whether or not I want to do it on this video. I don't want to bore you guys, but at the same time, I feel like you guys would probably enjoy seeing Turbo come out for a little bit. But just misting this enclosure down, and then we'll get right back into some snake feeding. So now we're feeding Ghost, one of my ball pythons. He is getting a wean rat. He is getting a live wean rat. Listen to me. I'm warning you, this is the warning, that I am giving him, Ghost, a live rat, a live wean rat. So those of you who do not want to see it, fast forward or go on to a different one of my videos or next video, whatever. But I'm letting you know, I'm giving Ghost a live wean rat, and I'm going to be giving Ivory a live wean rat too. So I'm just wanting to let you guys know with a warning that I am giving them live. Some people are probably going to say it's cruel or animal cruelty. It's not, because I need to feed my animals too. And both of my ball pythons, Ghost and Ivory, are known to only eat wean rats live. They won't eat them frozen. They will only eat them live. I've tried to give them frozen. They won't take it. So I'm letting you guys know, though, that I'm giving them a live one right now. Okay. So just got back from the reptile store. I got 2 rats here, one for Ghost, one for Ivory. Marley, get out of here. It's so hard trying to do this with one hand. Asshole, get out. Come on. Marley, no, move, dog. Sorry, I have Marley out right now and I don't want her to get bit. There we go. So that's one. It's right there, dude. Bro, don't look at me. I ain't your food, dude. It's warm in here, so he's gonna lock onto those heat pits. There we go. Come on. There you go. He's gonna get it right now. What you need to get him? No, you're not gonna take him? All right, well, I'm gonna cover him because he's getting distracted with me. There we go. He just got the rat right now, the second. Of course, I missed it the second I moved. But he's in here. He's getting fed. He's taking down that rat right now. So while he's getting fed, I'm going to get Ivory, my other ball python, set up and ready for his food. So now I have Ivory in the other tote. Ghost is eating his right now, starting to take it down. I have Ivory in here. I'm going to give Ivory his rat now. Just trying to make this easy as can be. Bada bing, bada boom. Throw that in there. Nope. Marley, move. So his rat's in there. Take care of that. Marley, Marley. Gosh, go ahead, dog. I don't know who wants the rat more, Marley or Ivory, but I'll wait for a second. He's gonna be probably shy in the meantime until he figures out that it's food time, which he might actually figure out right now. But either way, I'll just wait here. So while that's happening, I'll wait. But while that's happening, we'll go take care of Turbo. Or actually, you missed the strike, dude. Nope, 8. Shit. He's biting him. Hold on. Get off of my snake, a-hole. So unfortunately, I'll show you for Vos this is because now it's become educated. So what I'm doing right now is I have to hold the rat's mouth open. You may be wondering, oh my God, you're hurting the rat. This is animal cruelty. It's not, because this is preventing the rat from biting down onto my snake, causing my snake harm, and actually could prevent, because with live, unfortunately, you run the risk of your animal getting bit. So not just is it causing harm, but it could be like bacterial, it could be infection, it could be many things. Because of that, I'm doing this. I'm using this mini snake hook to just prevent that from happening. I know it's sad, it can be sad, but my snake's got to eat, because at the end of the day, it comes down to the rat or the snake. And I love my snakes a lot, and because of that, I will choose snake anytime, any day. So that's good. Well, I'm going to show you guys, Ghost is actually downing his meal right now. You can see he's taking that down with ease. This is, lean rats are definitely a small meal. I wish he would take frozen medium rats like he used to, but it's just he won't. Like, again, he's very picky to where he has to have live. That's the only way he'll eat it. So because of that, I've been feeding him at least once a week so that he can keep on that weight and that size that he has. Ghost is just about almost done with his meal. Ivory just got done finishing the kill, so now he's just gonna wait for the food, which is gonna take a second, but Ghost is about to be done with his. There we go. Good job, Bubbas. So he got his meal down, which is pretty good. That's really good. I'm happy for him for that. That's good. So now that his meal's done, I'll just give him a second to finish that, and I'll put him back in his enclosure. Ivory, he's kind of checking it out. He's going to get ready to start taking that down, but I'm going to give him some time to swallow and digest that. Now that Ghost is done, I'm going to put him back into his enclosure. Now I'm going to go and feed Mystique here, my baby red tail. Take her out. Hi, sweetheart. I know you're hungry. Heating up her food right here. She's going to take this with ease. I know she's hungry as can be. Heated up her rodent for her a little bit. Watch this. She's going to strike this fast. There we go. Look at that. How freaking cool is that? Now that I have her on a stick feeding schedule, feeding her once a week, even though she's a baby, she's been taking each and every single meal for me now that I'm doing it this way. And it's actually awesome because she's not missing any meals. She's still growing size. It's not like I'm starving her. It's just I kind of lowered it to once a week rather than once every 4 days. So it's a guarantee take on her meal each time. So she is gaining that nutrient she needs. Hopefully soon I can up her. Maybe in a little bit, probably a month or two, I could up her to hoppers. Just depends on how fast she'll grow and with her next shed, and that same with Arbok, upgrading him to birds like I said. But that's cool. She's fed. She's taking her meal. Ivory is now done with his food, so I'm gonna put him back. I already put Ghost back. And then once I get these guys, their enclosures back up so they're locked and secured, go take care of Turbo. Well, guys, that's going to conclude the rest of today's video. I know I said I was going to clean Turbo's enclosure, do a deep clean and record it, or say I'll go on to Turbo's enclosure next. But the video's already been pretty long, I'm sure, as you guys know. And honestly, I'm going to just clean Turbo's enclosure and do a bedding change off camera just because it's going to be quicker and easier for that way. I'm not going to be feeding her or anything. I will be taking her out a little bit, but you know, nothing too special. I'm sure that you guys want to see. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And you know, I'm going to be prepping here in a little bit. I actually got to prep all the animals because for those of you, I'm sure, who live in Florida, you already know this. But those of you who don't or haven't heard about it, we're going to be getting hit by another hurricane. Yay! So literally, it's Florida. It is what it is. Last week we got a hurricane. This week we're going to get a hurricane, but it's going to be a lot worse apparently. We're going to get hit directly. Especially my area is going to get hit hard. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. But everything's going to be good. Reptile room secured. There's literally no windows in here. So animals are going to be fine. I'll be fine. I'm not evacuating. I'm not taking any of the animals evacuating. I'm staying. I'm not going to leave. I have too many animals to just sit here and leave. I would have nowhere else to go. I'm sure of friends, but either way, I'm not. I'm sticking here with my animals. But for those of you who have gone hit massively by the previous hurricane or is going to be getting hit by this one or both, I hope you guys are safe. I just, you know, everybody out there, I hope everybody's doing good. I know friends out on the beach that just their house is destroyed, their streets are destroyed, all of it. But I hope everybody's gonna do okay. I thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, you already know the routine. Like, subscribe, go check out my Instagram, same as my YouTube. I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We're almost at 300. Almost at 300. I saw today we're at 271 subscribers, which is awesome. I'm really happy about that. But let's try to hit 300. My goal is 300 subscribers by the end of October. I think we can hit that. I think we can manage that. But I thank you guys for watching. God bless you guys. I hope everybody is safe and will be safe through this storm. I, of course, will keep you updated through it on my Instagram. But I thank you guys for watching and stay tuned. See you on the next one.